What's happening, guys? Coast to Coast Studios, your host for Behind the Grams, where we jump into some of the stories, motivations, and inspirations behind some of the feeds that we all watch every day. Today I have super producer Qtastic. Let's introduce yourself and just jump right into it.
Thanks, man. What's happening, man? I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Heck yeah, thank you for coming on the show.
Cool, man. Yeah, man. I'm just a producer from Orange County. Been making beats for over 20 years. And I love making music for people, artists.
Yeah.
I like finding you.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Always just on the lookout on Instagram, YouTube.
Always on SoundCloud artists, motherfucking YouTube artists. Like, I mean, I really stay on the gram following people. I got more people that I follow than they follow me just because I like to interact with people's Instagrams, like your photos. I'm that nigga. I'm not a spire.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm just here for the people.
Straight up.
Trying to make good music.
Dope. Yeah. Let's jump into Behind the Grams, you know? Let's get the story.
Behind the Grams.
How did you get to where you are today? What's your story?
Really, back in the day, I started making beats off of video games.
Oh.
And people were like, bro, yo, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Yo. And I was like, I was just messing around because I used to rap with my boys, QS3, you know, and that's where the name Qtastic comes from, is that group. And I would make beats on my PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
I'm old.
PlayStation 2. How did you make beats on your PlayStation?
They had this video game. It's called Funk Master Flex Music Generator 2, MTV2. And my homie Nate Abanyo, shout out Nate Abanyo, he told me we were supposed to go skateboard that day, and homie was like, yo, I got this video game, I'm making beats. I'm like, shut up, you're not making beats.
I went
right to Electronics Boutique, you know, before it was EB Games or GameStop, and I picked up that game, and niggas was like, yo, you sound dope, this sounds dope. And I started using Acid and Reason, and then niggas was like, what is Pro Tools? I gotta get Pro Tools. Like every Dr. Dre's got Pro Tools, all these DJ Quicks, all these old producers that were in magazines called Scratch, and I was like, yo, I need to get Pro Tools.
Yeah.
What's Pro Tools? So I got into Pro Tools. I feel like I'm kind of like a Pro Tools wizard, you know what I mean? Like, I got this tattoo on my arm right here.
OG.
Yeah, it says NWP, and it stands for Niggas with Pro Tools.
There you go.
You know what I mean? It's a little thing that I got when I was a younger kid, you know, and we've been all about Pro Tools ever since then, and I went to school, learned Pro Tools, learned how to make beats, MPC gang, baby, don't bang, you know, it's my shit.
Heck yeah.
I love MPCs and I've been about it ever since, and the Pro Tools has helped me get into the game because of how professional it is and how all the professionals use Pro Tools. Like nowadays, a lot of producers use Fruity Loops or Logic, and those are great programs. But as far as like the sound quality that makes things sound super fat, is Pro Tools, man. No matter what anybody says, you put it in Pro Tools, it's gonna sound fatter. Shout out to Avid, sponsor me for that.
Heck yeah.
You know? But yeah, it just really came from that. And I've done a lot of mixing and mastering and recording for a lot of people, and at this point, that's what I'm trying to get myself to, being that producer, you know, that super produces these records. That's not just I make the beat for you, it's like I record and mix and I master and I made the beat for you, and it just literally has this sound that I don't think you being the producer and then having somebody else record it for you, that you're gonna get with just working with me as an artist trying to get a record. Whether it's just one record, whether it's 10 records, it's gonna sound phenomenal. And that's like my stamp. I want it to sound like on some shit that's for the radio, period. Yeah. It's radio records. SoundCloud is cool. Go ahead.
You mentioned that you have a song out on the radio?
Yeah, it's called Thou Wows. It's got Daz Dillinger, DJ Luke Nasty, and my best friend in the whole world, Nikki Page in the Rage.
Heck yeah.
Shout out Pundaga for helping us out with that song, and you know, shout out to everybody on that record who's got their back. DJ Charisma, you know, DJ Funky and ATL, you know, so many people are pushing that record right now.
We'll drop the links below.
Yeah, please, I really appreciate it. If you guys go check it out and purchase it or listen to it through all the, you know, Spotify's, iTunes Music, Tidal, everything, whatever, it's on every platform. So go show me some love.
Straight up, that's awesome. What do you find motivates you every day just to keep hustling?
Really, my life, you know, because I don't have a job.
Okay.
So every day, if I don't wake, this is my job, and I take it serious because, you know, younger kids, they have that mentality of like they get a job, they get money, they can buy their equipment, right? that's perfect. Don't stop doing that if that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
Get your come up. But if you're like a real person, you think about it, in any corporation, you have to work 40 plus hours a week to get any substantial type of money to make your life work. Yeah. It's not even that crazy of money.
Yeah.
You know, you work at Walmart, my nigga.
Straight
Walmart, the chick who owns that shit is a billionaire.
Oh yeah.
But the niggas who work for her are like basic, you know, $10 an hour, late night shift and shit. Yeah. You know, and then like you work 40 hours, it's like $1,200 a month or something. Yeah. You put 40 hours into this company and making them billions of dollars, and you only got $1,200 for 40 hours. My nigga, if you're young, nigga, put 40 hours in your fucking life. Wake yourself up. 40 hours every day. Go 8 hours. If you want to be a rapper, my nigga, be a rapper for 40 hours. You want to be a producer? 40 hours a week. Because this is
you can't sit around and expect people to knock on your door though.
Oh yeah,
you gotta be out there hustling, networking, marketing.
Yeah, you gotta put all your money that you make back into yourself.
Yeah, you know, don't expect to make a profit.
Oh, you can make a profit if you don't go buy Gucci fucking sweaters. And,
but I'm saying you make a profit, but that profit goes right back to your business. Right, if you want to be a sustainable, growing business.
Oh man, if you want to be a real player in any type of game that
your Gucci's gonna come later on.
Oh man, you don't even need Gucci, bro. If you have your own like B flips, my homie got B flips, and like if I wear his clothing and I'm helping him versus Gucci, who's not helping me. Which B flips is a company that helps me generate more money for my family, my things that I do. Yeah, shout out B flips, you know. And it's like the same thing. My homie Yokes, you know, you met my homie Yokes.
Yeah, no, good,
you know, it's like the same thing with 3%. You know, it's like a branding. If you have a brand, you can brand yourself and be the Gucci, be the Louis Vuitton. Because if you're wearing their expensive clothes, I mean,
exactly. Don't go buy Gucci. Go invest in having your own t-shirts printed.
Man, have your own t-shirt, rock your own shit, man. Because there are other people out there that can't afford Gucci that might afford a cool sweater.
Some people will be paying Gucci prices for your shit.
Woo, man, a white I went into Gucci with my boy the other day in Miami, and he went balls deep to the wall on Paul. Excuse me. He went crazy on the Gucci sweater. Homie he bought a white sweater. It was like $3,500 for the white Gucci print sweater. In my head, I was just like, bro, it's white. Yeah. It's white. How dirty is that gonna be? Exactly. You get a ketchup stain, you know. And I'm not hating on anybody who wears Gucci. Do what you do. That shit looks tight no matter what.
You can afford it.
But if you can put your own $3,500 in a bunch of sweaters, a sling of sweaters, it's like my boy.
You can invest in an artist that's got a lot of talent.
Dude,
drop $3,500 into him.
So much in your own shit to help you start a brand. And it's all about branding nowadays. If you're a young, you know, person, start your own brand, man, because you never know who might like your shit. And you don't have to like your shit because somebody else might like your shit. Same thing with music. You don't have to like your music. You might think your shit ain't tight, but motherfuckers downloading your shit or playing your shit on SoundCloud or whatever. So you never know.
You put it out there.
Yeah, you gotta go ham. You gotta go ham. 40 hours for yourself. 40 hours plus for yourself. Never for the corporations, because they're getting billions and millions of dollars while they paying you shit wages, and you only got so much time to live, buddy.
Yeah, you only got one life.
You only got one life, so you better use every hour that you got for yourself.
Straight up. Talking about like the come-ups, we all have a lot of downtimes, you know, times of failure, and I feel like those you learn the most from. What would you feel is one of your biggest failures in the game, and how did you learn from that to progress yourself?
One of my biggest failures in the game. It's hard to say.
It's a good question.
That's deep. Yeah. Failure. Okay, I'm gonna say failure. I'm gonna define that by saying like failure happens only if you're not working. Okay. Now,
or a learning lesson is a better word.
If I'm not working, then I'm failing. So that goes right back to that 40 hours, right? I don't feel like I'm failing if I'm not working. Right? I only feel I'm failing if I'm not working, because nothing's happening, nothing's progressing into anything. So if I say I'm gonna start some type of, you know, anything, a video channel, a YouTube channel, but I only go half-ass in, I'm only gonna get fucking less than half-ass back from it. So failure is, to me, is like, in the game for me, it's really been that. In my downtimes of like, oh, fucking music, no, my beats aren't selling, or I don't got nobody to record this month, I got bills, shit's going crazy. It's just, man, I got this tattoo a long time ago when I was younger. It says down and out on this side, and it says put in work on this side. So when I felt down and out, I just looked right, like, man, I need to put in work. I gotta put in work, because it'll take me away from being down and out. So if you out there, man, just put in all the work you can. I bless you, I trust you, and everything that you do, just like work, hustle.
Speaking of self-belief, like, what are your views on self-belief, and what do you feel the importance of it is?
Well, I've been hanging out with my homie Yokes for the last 3 years now.
Shout out to Yokes.
Yeah, shout out Yokes, my dude. You know, he's put me on a lot of you know, entrepreneur type of ventures on how to think, you know, about how to build your brand, your business. And it's really about the hustle, man.
Yeah,
it's really about building blocks to succeed and never giving up and just keep doing it. So like, there's so many avenues instead of just sticking into one lane. There's so many different things that you could be doing. If you're an artist, if you're a rapper, you're a singer, bro, learn how to edit your own videos. Learn how to produce some beats, just even a little bit.
Or make connections. Surround yourself with the people, you know?
Be out there networking. That's like the key. Everybody wants to kind of stay in their house or stay in their vibe or in their little circle. No, dude, you got to be branching out. You have to meet so many people. Add them on Instagram. It's gonna grow your following. It's gonna grow your whole business mindset, and it's like, it goes right back to my homie Yokes. It's like, whenever I saw him doing these things in the same patterns, it's like I see his growth in what he's doing in his business, his artistry, his lifestyle, and the way he's managing these times and these things in your day when you wake up. Time management is key to life. And if you don't have that, bro, you think you're gonna have it when you get millions of dollars, motherfucker?
Yeah, no.
You not. It's gonna be way harder for you. So do it now while you have the most time in your life as a young person, or just people in general, man. Just wake up and just be a boss. Just think, I'm boss life. Hashtag boss life. Hashtags are king. It might seem corny, but that's how I get my life, and it's all about hashtagging and branching and getting my shit out there to other people to see, and not just California and Atlanta, Houston, Europe, Spain, Berlin. Like, I got a lot of friends in a lot of places because I've been hashtagging followers. Shout out to all my followers too, man. I love every single one of you.
Exactly.
You know, for helping.
That's a huge part of why I'm doing Behind the Grams, is like to build a hub where it's just creative minds and entrepreneurs that are in one spot, and also a plan for myself, because I own Coast to Coast Studios and I'm a filmmaker and I love a lot of different things in that industry. And it's a way that I can create a show to build a following, to offer knowledge, but it's also a way that just gives me an excuse to make this connection. With thousands, I plan on having 1,000 episodes, and that's 1,000 connections.
That's hard, man.
And their connections see that, you know, that's what it's gonna do. I'm like, how can I give myself an excuse to meet everybody?
I mean, I'm saying 1,000 connections is gonna be 1,000 more on top of that, bro.
At least 2 from each one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, each person, the world is only made by like 6 points of knowing people. You can know everybody.
Oh yeah,
really
exactly.
Go through it, you know. So
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hit those points, and everybody knows. I met Beat Flips. He knows you guys, and it's just like boom, boom, boom. And if you're passionate about what you do,
man, you gotta be part of 3%.
Exactly. If you're passionate about what you're doing, people will see that, and they'll want to be a part of what you're doing. You know. I plan on building this Behind the Grams huge.
Oh, I mean, it already is huge, man.
Getting everybody's story, because everybody has a story behind the feed that you watch every day. You know. And you don't see the years of hard work, trial and error that goes behind the gram.
Oh, I mean, I can see Behind the Gram just being just as big as Vlad. You know, shout out Vlad. You know, like, because, or Say Cheese Digital, like, shout out to them. You know, like, because it's all about a platform that someone like you is trying to help build the culture and go further in life. You know, meeting new artists, new people,
offering knowledge too. You know? People viewing this can be like, oh, he failed at doing this. I'm gonna try to stay, or I'm gonna learn off of his. You know, or I'm gonna do what he implies. You know,
don't sleep. You can
offering
sleep later.
Knowledge. Yeah, exactly. Sleep when you're retired. Sleep when you die.
Sleep when you're dead, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything I love. You don't need that much.
You think about that. People sleep. I know people that sleep fucking 16 hours a night. I'm like, dude, that's
a lot.
That's 2/3 of your life.
That's a lot. 16 hours and 24 hours a day.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good portion of your day.
Well, maybe not 16 hours, but they're
12.
They're sleeping
8,
like 10. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Half your day.
That's a lot of your day.
Half your life.
That's a lot of your fucking day.
Half your life.
Whew.
And then you spend the other half working.
Trying
really, you only got like fucking 6% of your life to do what? Live a weekend and be bummed about
don't
Monday
live on a weekend. You gotta man, I love my life, man. I get to wake up every day and do whatever the fuck I want to do.
As far as you know, when you started doing beats like 20 years ago, you retired 20 years ago.
Yeah, man, because like I literally I had a job. I had a lot of jobs. I've been fired from a lot of jobs, you know, because I was different.
It's not what you made for, you know?
You know, and then, like, when I would go there, I would just be like, the last job I had, bro, these motherfuckers made, it was like at a chemical factory.
Yeah.
They made so much money.
Yeah. You're building somebody else's
from
dream.
liquid.
Yeah.
Right?
But at the end of the day, you're working for them and you're building their dream.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, they were making thousands of dollars per shipment, and I was like making $12 an hour, and I was like, wait, how the hell are they making all this? But I'm only getting paid this much money. I understand they gotta pay for it. They gotta buy the money. They gotta buy. I'm not. Excuse me. They gotta buy all the materials, the building, pay everybody's checks. But nigga, who's the nigga sitting upstairs? Yeah. Like, what is he getting paid? You know what I mean? Like, and I can't do that for you. And that was the last job that I ever had as a job.
That's good. You realized what you weren't good at, and you're like, this is not what I'm meant to do. You know, work for yourself.
If you're
good at that, if you're happy with the 9-to-5 job, that life,
do it.
Power to you. Awesome.
But
for those of you that just don't live
I'm
like
not taking away from any of that because some people work really hard to get more things. This costs a lot of money.
Oh yeah, you gotta start somewhere. Yeah.
So if it's helping you get your brand to something that you want to get, that will eventually be washed away. Then that's good. Go ahead, thumbs up. Peace to you, you know. But just always know that if you stick doing that for 20 years, I know people that have been working for companies for 20 years, bro. Yeah. And them niggas ain't even over $50 an hour yet. Yeah. Or
20 years, and their company moves to Mexico and they're laid off.
Yeah, they're laid off. Or they don't love you.
What do? You gotta start over? No.
You know, you gotta go work for some other fuck ass. Yeah. You know, you gotta work for some other fuck ass who making way more money, you driving better Porsches, while you in the fucking Volkswagen, nigga. Yeah. You already like, no, nigga, you should be in the fucking Porsche.
Time is the most
time management. Time management.
Yeah. You have to offer is time. Your time. Don't sell your time, your body, your soul for $12 an hour. You know?
$12 ain't shit for an hour. If you can't do your own thing or sell something for $12 an hour in 8 hours every day, I mean, just my nigga, if you could sell something for $12 an hour, drop shipping, a lot of my homies do that shit and they make bank.
Never touch 100,000
years,
no inventory,
a year, $100,000 plus a year, 6 figures a year doing the drop shipping. I know people that do that every day. Shout out, you should go to instantpaypals.com if you want to learn about some motherfucking instantpaypals.com. That's my shit, 3% shit. You know, but we've been doing this, getting money for a long time, and if you want to do this lifestyle, bro, use everything to your advantage to help build your brand. You don't have a brand, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You work for somebody else.
Straight up.
That's all I got.
What does the meaning living life mean to you?
To the fullest extent. Waking up, being about it, be about it, be about it. Don't talk it if you can't walk it. Walk it when you're talking it. That's all I gotta say, because people fake that shit so hard. Yeah. They fake it, and I'm not even trying to hate on you. You gotta fake it till you make it. I understand that. But if you really listen to certain people in this music industry and you follow the trends that they're doing, Future, fucking Jay-Z, Khaled, Birdman. I don't know, everybody hits on Birdman. I don't care. He's a rich millionaire. It's always on top of the floors of Eminem as an artist, Rihanna as these people. You know, I was looking up, you know, these people. Janet Jackson worth $175 million, bro. Absolutely. You know, Taylor Swift worth $250 million, bro. Like, that's a lot of money to be worth as an individual. Yeah. Exactly. From music business. Music business, TV business is the hardest business to get into. If you build a brand by yourself, the business and entertainment will want to get you to it. Straight up. So if you live your life to the fullest, it's being about what you say. Heck yeah. That's it.
I love that. Dope.
God.
Qtastic. Thank you for coming on.
You know that.
Again, my name's Coast to Coast Studios, your host for Behind the Grams, where we jump. Dope.
Beat flips. Dokes. 3%. Everybody. Soundmasters. BD. What up? You know what it is.
Heck yeah.
And you do know that.
Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow the links below. Again, my name is Coast to Coast Studios, your host for Behind the Grams, where we jump into some of the stories, the motivations, and even sometimes the failures that we all have to go through coming up in the game. Thanks for watching.
Shout out G-Funk.
That's a wrap.
Shout out G-Funk.
Shout out G-Funk.